This is Tim O'Brien from American Guitar Boutique, and I have the pleasure and honor of being at the Naval Civil War Museum with T.J. Moreland, Director of Freedom Sings. And talk to me about your organization and what you guys do.
One of the things that we do, Freedom Sings started back in July of 2019. And what we do is originally Operational Song was part of our Don Goodman, Steve Dean, and also Bobby Standiford. And what happened was they decided that we wanted to break away. They broke away and started Freedom Sings. Now, Freedom Sings is healing through a song. When a veteran, we write a song for a veteran, sometimes emotions will overtake, and then from that point, they start healing. That's when we say Freedom Sings, because that's when they sing. We take their life story from the beginning, from where they were born, when they went to school, their mom and dad, their sweethearts, where they heard about going in the military, what they did in the military, and their life afterwards. And then we write that song for them. It's a wonderful program.
If people want to get involved in the program, whether it's reaching out to you about writing a song, or somebody wants to help with money or donations or anything to further your cause, how can they get a hold of you?
That's correct. You know, we are a nonprofit, which means we're a 501 Charlie 3. Come to the website, freedomsings.usa.org is our website. You can click on there and you can make a donation. Go to our website, please, and request a song be done for you. And all you have to do is click on that site, and then it comes straight to our secretary, Sheila. So that's our thing for right now.
Go onto their website, listen to the music, buy the music, and if you can, help them financially. They're doing a great thing to help our veterans.
Barefoot and fancy free, just a kid, my brother and me. Dad was mad, I don't know why. What it was that made him cry, was it me? When he returned from war, changed from the time before. It's my turn, I'm in his shoes. What we lost we didn't choose in the storm. Now there's a little girl staring back at me. Would she understand what I have seen if she could see it through her daddy's eyes? She was barefoot, fancy free, just like my brother and me. I soldier on, she's safe and warm, but I'm the one caught in the storm she can't see. Now there's a little girl staring back at me. Could she understand what I have seen if she could see it through her daddy's eyes? I'm a fighter, I survive. You know I ain't no give-up guy. Now the storm is blown away. Skipper and me, we see better days. I'm a sailor trained to be a country boy who went to sea. I've been to war and now I'm home. I'll never let you feel alone. You're the world to me. Now here you are staring back at me, more precious than anything I see. If you could see it through your daddy's eyes, when I look at you through your daddy's eyes. I'm a sailor trained to be a country boy who went to sea.
We're here with Scott Singer. He's one of the gentlemen that helped organize this whole concert, and is a local Columbus, Georgia musician, singer-songwriter. You can catch him around scottsingermusic.com, I
Right.
believe is what it is. And Scott's been working with all of the musicians and veterans to get today's concert going. We appreciate you doing the interview
sir.
with us, Scott.
Thank you for being here.
What's inspiring you and how to be involved in a program like this?
Right, so what we're doing is writing songs with veterans and writing with songs with veterans' children. And so having gone through that and been invited to a songwrite and sitting down with a veteran and writing a song has been such a profound experience for me that I got so much out of it and wanted to continue doing it. What I'm trying to do is share those songs that we've written and let people know about the organizations that put the songwriters and the veterans together. And what we want to do is we want to find more veterans that would like to write a song. We want people to be interested in the whole story that comes out of these songs. And so that's really what we're trying to do, is promote the organizations and the songs and the stories and the veterans that have sacrificed.
Well, we want
On the day I learned to drive a stick, how was I to know I'd learned that trick in cars and planes and helicopters? They said they had a new idea. In Vietnam, the cavalry would fly in men, guns and doctors. That put me right into the fight. We'd stir the enemy, they'd bite. It was hell. They just called it war. I knew I was there to die. Every time I had to fly, I'd give it all till I had nothing more. And if I returned, well, that was something more. The Ia Drang Valley's darkest night, 60 men surrounded by a ring of fire and 600 Viet Cong. I flew us down and lit them up. Their guns went out when they looked up. Our guys were on their own, but not alone. I knew I was there to die. Every time I had to fly, I'd give it all till I had nothing more. Something to remember why we fight so hard in the sky. Some gave all, and that's the price of war. And if I returned, well, that was something more. Something more. There is nothing worse than war, but that is where I found the Lord. He saved me, now I know there's something more. Some of you will wonder why, if you don't understand, and I will remind you why we defend. We put our lives on the line for faith and country, yours and mine, hand over heart till the end. And I know that when I die, one day I will get to fly all the way up to heaven's door, because I believe in Him there's something more. Something to remember why we fight so hard to live and die, but He returned and promised something more, because I believe in Him there's something more. Something more. Something more.
Want to talk about freedom? Talk about the cost. Let me tell you where their boots have been and the innocence lost. They stood on foreign soil with a gun strapped to their back. Watched friends fall by their side, praying they were going to make it back. Can anyone remember what they just can't forget? They sit alone at home sometimes, wondering where we're at, thinking America, America, I gave my heart and soul to thee. America, America, I fought the fight so we could all be free. So don't forget me. No, don't forget me. I sit on the front porch, wave as you drive by. Got a flag out flying in the front yard just to stir up a little pride. And anytime you want, just stop by. I'll tell you stories and reasons why I fought for this great land, why I do it all again. America, America, I gave my heart and soul to thee. Yeah, yeah, America, America, I fought the fight so we could all be free. So don't forget me. No, don't forget me. I still put my hand over my heart every time I hear that anthem start. Those memories are all too clear, and I fight back the tears. America, America, I gave my heart and soul to thee. Yeah, America, America, I fought the fight so we could all be free. So don't forget me. No, don't forget me. Talk about freedom, talk about the cost. Let me tell you where their boots have been and the innocence lost.
We're honored to be here with Tim Maggart. He's a U.S. veteran and singer-songwriter in the Columbus, Georgia area. How did you get involved with this program and what does it mean to you?
Well, I did my first veterans retreat in Nashville, and then I met the founder of Operation Song, Bob Regan. He's a hit songwriter that started retreats for getting songwriters to get their skills going with veterans to process through some of their things that they've gone through, and then they write a song. And so I did it with Bob Regan with Operation Song. Then we brought him down to do a retreat at Warrior Outreach and here in Columbus with Sam Rhodes, Command Sergeant Major Rhodes, and it was a success, and they've been doing it ever since down here every year. So,
as a veteran, how does it allow you to connect with guys that are telling their story for you to put it into music?
Well, for me, I'm a non-combat veteran, and so I wasn't asked to do a lot of the things that many of these combat veterans have done. And so to me, I feel honored to be able to use the gifts in songwriting to give back in that way. And I'm also professionally a physical therapist. I do home health, so I do it in the Chattahoochee Valley area, so I'm daily in the homes of highly decorated war veterans and their families, you know, so all of that sort of come together with my doing songs in that way.
Well, we really appreciate your time and your involvement in this wonderful program. How long have you been with them?
Well, I've done a few retreats with Operation Song with another organization. I haven't linked up with Freedom Sings yet, but I also have a show that I do. It's called the New American Freedom Train Show, and we honor and thank veterans for their sacrifices, and we sort of celebrate faith, family, and service to our nation. So that show we took to 7 states and had amazing opportunities for a couple years. And so some of these songs that I'm going to be doing today are from that show.
Well, we'll be looking forward to your performance. Tim Maggart, at the end of this program, we'll have all their contact information for you to be able to reach out to them directly, buy their music, support their cause. Thank you.
From the shores of tyranny, through the perils of the sea, for a chance at liberty they came, driven by divinity, with a dream of equality, carrying our destiny they came. Now, in the mansion of their vision, toil and sacrifice, their sacred honor, treasure, and their very lives, we stand on hallowed ground, torn like a flag in battle worn, but mended by the rights and blessings sent from heaven. Stand through the darkest times, endure, hand in hand we can ensure that the dream lives on and on for a more perfect union. Justice and liberty held together in unity, a bright light for humanity. We stand for the brave of history, voiceless and weak, for the legacy we leave, we stand. Now, in the mansion of their vision, toil and sacrifice, sacred honor, treasure, and their very lives, we stand on hallowed ground, torn like a flag in battle worn, but mended by the rights and blessings sent from heaven. Stand through the darkest storms, endure, hand in hand we can ensure that the dream lives on and on for a more perfect union. Of this dream, blood, sweat, and prayers to be free. We stand by each other like the stars and the stripes of the united lives of America. America, we stand on hallowed ground, torn like a flag in battle worn, but mended by the rights and blessings sent from heaven. Stand through the darkest storms, endure, hand in hand we can ensure that the dream lives on and on for a more perfect union. Oh, yeah. More perfect union, a more perfect union. So I wrote this song, I played it in the yards of veterans all over the place in several states. When the House of Heroes does a work project for the house, they come out and they honor the veteran. When I'm there, I get to sing this song. You were young, scared, willing to go anywhere. When your country called, you stood tall. You came home scarred, didn't think it would be so hard. And you don't like to talk about what you saw. Beyond what I can comprehend, the sacrifice of the women and men who gave so much without a cause. They don't know you and you don't know me, but thanks to you, I wake up safe and free. I hope you never feel forgotten, because you've got a home in the house of heroes. Your name will live on in the house of heroes. I'm proud to honor you. It's been long overdue. You're right where you belong, in the house of heroes. In a world where life's not always fair, sometimes we have to fight for what we believe. There's a price paid. I can't help be amazed by the brave who gave it all for you and me. For those who fought to defend what it means to be American, to keep that flag I love flying high. The debt I owe you I can't pay, but I'm thankful that I get to say you're never gonna be forgotten, because you've got a home in the house of heroes. Your name will live on in the house of heroes. I'm proud to honor you. It's been long overdue. You're right where you belong, in the house of heroes. Well, I hope you never feel forgotten. No, you're never gonna be forgotten, 'cause you got a home in the house of heroes. Your name will live on in the house of heroes. I'm proud to honor you. It's been long overdue. You're right where you belong, in the house of heroes. You've got a home in the house of heroes. Yeah, you've got a home. Thank you to every veteran.
Here we are with George Cordino. He's the most fascinating guy I've been able to meet here today because he's about to turn 100. He is a Korean War veteran and a good advocate for live music. So it's a pleasure to have you here today, but what brings you to this organization and performing?
Well, I know all the patriotic songs, and I play around the city, different events and celebrations and whatever, and somebody just asked me would I play on these two shows, one at 11 and one at this afternoon at 2, and I'm honored that I was asked to do so.
Well, one of my favorite things about George was he told me he's about to turn 100, but his next goal is 117, and he's going to be playing that horn the whole time.
That's right.
So we're really honored to be able to listen to you perform today. Do you have music that people can buy from you or anything like that, or you play around town?
I've done seven recording sessions, 7 CDs and recordings, but I don't sell them. and I've played all kinds of events. The only thing I haven't played for that people celebrate is a divorce. I've been waiting for somebody to ask me to play for a divorce. Usually one of the two is celebrating, but I've played for everything else, birthdays, anniversaries, you name it.
Well, we're certainly honored to be able to hear you play today, and we really appreciate you sharing your talents for this great cause.
Pleasure to do it. Thank you.
So thank you so much for sticking around and listening to all these great artists, their songs, their testaments, and we really appreciate the time that you donate to this cause. J.T. Moreland and his group, Freedom Sings, make sure and go on their website, support them, buy the music, and enjoy it with your family. And if you have people that need a healing process, this may be a great route for them to take. So we really appreciate your time and all that you do for these veterans.
Thank you so very much.
I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors in the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people walking by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn lots more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, say it with me, what a wonderful world. Thank you, everybody, for being so nice.